And welcome back to the heart of the stories we tell, where today I'm going to try something a little different, and we're going to start with my Sensational 7 countdown. Why 7? Well, because 7's more than 5, and I have a little more energy than those people that do top 5 countdowns, and I'm not quite as much of a go-getter as those people that do top 10s. Not to mention the fact, I like lucky number 7. And for my first countdown, since I said way back when that I thought that songs were as much a story as anything else, I'm going to do my top 7 songs that tell stories. Now, no Viva Las Vegas here by Elvis. Nope, we're not doing movies based on songs, we're not doing songs based on movies, so without much further ado, let's get right into the top 7 songs that tell stories, starting with number 7, Eminem's Stan. The story of an obsessed fan, the story of a tragedy. If you haven't heard it, well, unless you really hate rap, give it a try. It's actually a pretty interesting story to listen to. My number 6 song that tells a story gets me in trouble a lot because I say it's a love song and other people say it's creepy. Escape, also known as the Pina Colada song. If you like pina coladas and long walk... Alright, sorry, I won't sing. The story basically is someone who thinks that they've fallen out of love with the woman of their life and is looking to escape to someone new. But, long and behold, when they go to look for someone new, they find that the person that they were in love with was always in front of them right from the beginning. Their perfect match. And then we move on to number 5, Green Day, Boulevard of Broken Dreams. This lonely and depressing ballad is all about someone who's lost just about everyone, someone who literally walks at night alone, with only their shadow as their guide. And with that, I am afraid that we are going to be depressed for another song as well, because up next is number 4. Last Kiss isn't just the story of love lost, but love lost to tragedy, and the death of the singer's lover in a car accident, and the fact that he'll have to be good if he wants to see his lover and goes to heaven. Now, with that, let's try to take a slightly more upbeat look at number 3. And that's how she fell for leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. Okay, sorry, singing again. This one is a little more love story, a little more classic, a little more upbeat. But going into number 2, we're gonna go back down again. I'm sorry. To Meatloaf's power ballad, where he would do anything for love, but he won't do that. Number 4, number 3, and number 2 are all great examples of what I think music does great, bringing emotion out and telling a love story. And before we get to number 1, I just want to have some honorable mentions here. Specifically, I'm going to pick out 2 songs that are about Superman, but not about Superman. 5 for Fighting's Superman, I Can't Stand to Fly, and 3 Doors Down Kryptonite. Both are all about what it means to be a hero, and they use Superman as their analogy. You've waited long enough. What is the number 1 story told by music, at least in my opinion? Well, it's one that I personally have listened to probably about 1,000,000 times on CD. Hotel California. It's a horror movie, but it's also a bit of an adventure. It's a nice surprise for your sorry, I'm doing it again. Right, no singing. So, basic idea of all of this was to get some songs out there that I like and that I think tell some great stories. The problem, of course, being that my singing is an affront to humanity and actually a war crime under the Geneva Convention to make someone listen to. Why don't you take a look at the 7 stories I chose told to music? Stan, the story of obsession. Escape, the story of finding that what you were looking for was always there. Boulevard of Broken Dreams, the song about being alone. Last Kiss, the story about love lost. Leader of the Pack, the story of love found. I'd do anything for love, a general overall love story. The 2 Superman stories I put into honorable mention, or, my personal favorite, Hotel California. Listen to them, tell me what you think, or maybe in the comment section down below let me know if there is something that I missed. Is there a better song that tells a story? For as we walk through the heart of the stories we tell, I had every intention to dissect music as much as anything else. However, without being able to play the music, I'm limited to singing it, and I'm pretty sure no one wants me to sing anymore.